Hey everyone, Larika here. So, I just wanted to do a quick video because after playing the game pretty much since day one on launch, I managed today to finally get the Platinum Trophy for Infinity Nikki. Uh Fortunately before the game managed to kill itself, which is, pretty big accomplishment at the moment. So I want to do a kind of quick video just giving my thoughts and retrospective on I guess the platinum journey and like what it's been like. First, I wanted to just play the little clip from my Twitch stream earlier where I managed to get um the trophy itself. So let's just do that quickly. That sounds okay. I might not actually have enough like money to upgrade all these Eurekas. No. I can claim all my dailies now, I think. Oh no, I need to upgrade a Eureka still. Okay. I really want an iridescent one of these, like these kind of weird, swirling black hole head Eureka pieces. That's really funny. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I still haven't played HSR yet. I don't know if I will or not. Hello, spam bot. Delete. Oh, I did it! Oh my god! It's done! Nikki Platinum Get! And I got it on like the one I really wanted an iridescent of. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, so as you can tell, I was pretty happy. Um, so one of the things I wanted to talk about was a bit of my journey. The last trophy I required for the platinum was the one for the iridescent Eurekas. I kind of wanted to talk a bit about that trophy and also another trophy and a couple of others um in the actual platinum journey. So, as you can tell from this screenshot, Nikki currently has a platinum achievement of 0.1% of players earned. And that's kind of the result of, I'd say two trophies, but one trophy specifically, which was the one I just got. If I scroll down, that's too far. Heart Infinity. Heart Full of Wonders. Specifically this one. Heart Full of Wonders is collect 10 iridescent Eurekas. The other trophy that's exceptionally rare is this one with 0.5% of players earned. Try your luck at the Surprise-O-Matic 800 times. The Surprise-O-Matic is basically like an in-game gachapon device. It costs 20,000 bling, which is the in-game currency for a single pull, or 200,000 bling for a 10 pull on it. I got this basically over the course of several weeks, possibly even a month, by essentially just when I wasn't really engaging too closely with the game. I would just log in, use all my daily energy on to get bling from the um one of the kind of realms you can get. And then I would just spend it all on the gachapon machine every day for however long this took, which is kind of wild, to be honest, as a strategy. And then I kind of set my heart on doing this one. But the other platinum trophies in the game are honestly relatively easy. You've just got your activate 50 of the teleport points, catching various, like basically doing the kind of gathering materials 100 times, um, collecting 250 whim stars. Like, takes a while, but it's just a thing you get in the course of exploration. Basically, most of these things are things you get over the course of playing through the main story, and kind of doing the general in-game challenges, like taking 100 photos, reaching level 24 at Kilo the Cadence Spawn, who is the big poetry dragon, who's a good boy, that you kind of meet in the ruins. You get 3 outfits through him. These you have to go a bit out of your way for, but I did them both first time. They're not exactly hard. You just have to do some of the Eureka realms within a certain time limit on the hard difficulty. These require you to get to like the in-game kind of mirror level of like 36, I believe, to unlock. Otherwise, these are all fairly straightforward. Um, but these two are something special, and partly because iridescent Eurekas are exceptionally rare, but also partly because I am 100% sure that in 1.5 these two trophies were changed. Um, they were both hidden originally, so you had to kind of go into them. But I earned this one before this update. I earned it back in April, as you can kind of see from the unlock date. And when I got both of these, this was not 800, this was 1,000 times. And more importantly, this trophy read 100 rather than 10. Now, when I first saw that it had been changed, I suspected at the time that maybe the original 100 was a typing error and it had just been fixed. Because, to be honest, that wouldn't be the only typing error I've seen in trophy lists. I've mentioned on stream before, but the Wuthering Waves Platinum Trophy has the word trophy misspelled in it. I just think that's funny. But after getting the platinum trophy and then noticing that this had also gone down from 1000 to 800, and I am very sure that that was not a correction of a typing error. I'm pretty sure that was actually just a change to the trophy requirements. So basically, I think these two trophies were in the 1.5 update changed to make them easier to obtain. And I mean, I'm a bit of a trophy hunter myself. I don't really care so much that these were changed, but I kind of wanted to talk about them being changed, or what I assume is them being changed, because I think it says a lot about the. I think it kind of sheds some light on the current issue that Nikki is facing. Um, Specifically, it took me almost a month of a lot of luck and burning basically all of my in-game resources, and to be honest, all of my in-game energy crystals that I had saved up. I had about 60 or more saved up from my gameplay. Um, and I was basically burning them up because, to be honest, I was losing a lot of interest in the game after the 1.5 update dropped, and I wasn't really enjoying where it was going. But I wanted to get the Platinum Trophy before the game managed to end of service because I knew it would bother me if it was just stuck on my trophy list, being unable to be completed until the end of time. Um, but when this was 100, that getting 100 iridescent Eurekas would have been a task that took, I would guess, a year, maybe even longer to obtain, depending on your luck. It would have been a massive grind. Um, and similarly, this one, it's not as hard to get. Like I said, I got it over the course of about a month doing 1,000 of these, but it is something that you have to very much go out of your way to do. I got this primarily because I wasn't really playing the game. I think if you got this naturally over the course of actually playing through Nikki, this similarly, like these two trophies would have probably taken you a year or more of more or less casual play. Casual play in a cozy game, as kind of expected. Now you can get them pretty easily, and I'm expecting this completion rate to go up quite. I would say quite rapidly. I don't know how quickly it's going to go up because, to be blunt, I don't know how many more people are going to be playing this game soon. But basically, I wanted to talk about the fact that I think these two trophies being made significantly easier to obtain in the 1.5 update is probably a sign that the developers are, to be blunt, not expecting the game to last quite as long as they were originally intending when they launched it um, in 1.0. And like, I don't think, I mean, maybe that's a bit conspiratorial. I don't think it's necessarily deliberate. I don't think this is like a deliberate like plan. But like, given the state of the game, like since the 1.5 update, I am thinking that this change reflects just an underlying concern, maybe among the development team, maybe given the direction that they were presented by Infold, in terms of the direction they're taking the game, that they kind of wanted to give players an opportunity to earn both of these, especially this one, um, before the game managed to run its course in a significantly lower amount of time than the developers originally planned. Um, and yeah, I think that is concerning. I think it's maybe a bit telling. And I just think it's a bit of a shame because, yeah, I mean, as much as I was not looking forward to grinding out 100 iridescent Eurekas, and to be honest, I probably wouldn't have bothered. I only really started pursuing this trophy once I'd realized it had been changed because I didn't even have any iridescent Eurekas when I started it. It's just one of those things that I'm just like, huh, that really doesn't reflect very well on the goals and expectations of the development team for the continued thriving of the player base if they made basically the two grindiest long-term achievements in the game significantly easier to attain. Yeah, so I kind of just wanted to comment on that because I haven't seen anybody comment on this, and I'm guessing people don't because I mean, one, this trophy has a ridiculously low achievement rate, and two, like a lot of players who play Nikki and like the kind of cozy feel are probably not also trophy hunters like I am. Trophy hunters tend to be a bit hardcore unless they're all like trying to get their score up through playing like Hannah Montana, as you used to back in the golden days of the PS3. But I just kind of, as someone who kind of intersects both Nikki players who enjoy its kind of cozy atmosphere and trophy hunters, I kind of just wanted to comment on this. And just go, huh, that's a very weird change in retrospect, and I don't think it bodes well for the developers' like desires and hopes for the long-term success of the game, relative to when it launched. Yeah, so that's kind of that. That's what I wanted to talk about there. Um, in the meantime, we can perhaps gaze out at this ocean, not the Sea of Stars, because the Sea of Stars is a rather abysmal location, but we can just look out over the sea with Momo and Nikki and reflect on when this game maybe had a better future. Thank you all for tuning in. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment if you desire. But yeah, Larika out.